You're listening to the audio production of Fireproof by Eric Wilson, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Greg Whalen.
Part 1. Sparks. May 1998. Chapter 1. Dense smoke stretched between aisles of canned goods and wrapped its fingers around Captain Campbell's upright body. He tried to remain calm. He could see no farther than his leather gloves as he aimed the fire hose into blackness that pulsed with an eerie glow. Snaking through aisles and licking along the ceiling, the grocery store's inferno seemed infused with a personal evil. It wasn't the first time Campbell had thought such a thing. Other firefighters had been known to say the same. He told himself to take steady breaths, to stay focused. No easy task. The call had come into the station at 9:49 p.m. The locally owned store was getting ready to close its doors, and most of the shoppers had left. The main concern, as expressed by a cashier, was the safety of an assistant manager, last seen heading to the back office. The conflagration was spreading quickly now, seeming to rise from separate sections of the store and demanding the attention of all emergency personnel. Crews from 3 different stations had been sent to the scene. Campbell and his partner had entered the fray a half-hour ago, with the rescue of human lives priority number 1. Stores could be rebuilt and inventory replaced, but nothing could bring back the dead.
"Tynes,"
Campbell called out.
"Tynes, you there?"
His partner was nowhere to be seen. It was possible the man had followed the hose line back outside, in danger of depleting his composite tank, or he might have tried skirting the inferno in search of the missing manager. Either way, he should have said something. But Tynes was only in his 2nd year, and even the best made mistakes. A fact the captain knew well. Though Captain Eddie Campbell had been part of the firefighting brotherhood since the late 1960s, with numerous awards and honors to his name, he had already managed to lose his 2-way radio this evening, somewhere between the market's front doors and his present location. Maybe caught it on a shelf, or dropped it while coupling 2 hoses. He was on his own, that's all he knew, cut off from all communication. The fire, meanwhile, seemed nowhere close to giving up the fight, and the captain stayed firmly planted. Although the quivering hose at his fingertips gave him some reassurance, impenetrable billows continued to close in around him. He felt like a rat in the coils of a boa constrictor. Steady breaths, steady. But he couldn't maintain this position forever. He called his partner's name a few more times, to no avail. His voice was muted by the mask, and if he called out much more...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?